Trading Forex through 4 red news events and winning. Please remember to hit subscribe, and if you'd like to find out more about the way that we trade, take a look in the description box below this video and you'll find all the links you need there. Okay, let's get straight over to the charts. Okay, we've got 30 seconds before this news event here, 13:15 London time, US dollar, ADP non-farm employment change. So I'll get over to the chart, 17 seconds left on this. And I just need to adjust these charts a little bit, and I'm only looking at the US dollar pairs, obviously. US dollar news event, and here we go into the news candle, and let's see if we get anything off of these. Not a great deal happening at the moment, is there? Let's just refresh this page, see what the numbers are like. Okay, it's a little bit above what the forecast was. They forecast 150k, it's 156k. Not sure that that's enough to actually get things moving. We'll hold on for a little while longer and see if anything does happen on these. Okay, I'll pause the video for now and I'll be back in a little while if the market starts moving. Back again, just to let you know, there's nothing happening on these US dollar pairs at the moment. With that news event that's just been released, wasn't really a big change in numbers, or a big shock in numbers, should I say. It's pretty close to what they forecast. So what I'll do, I'll close this down for now. We've got another news event coming out at 1:30 London time on the CAD, Canadian dollar. So I'll close this down for now and I'll come back and I'll trade that one live, see if we can get anything off the Canadian dollar pairs. Okay, pause for now, I'll be back soon. Okay, back again, just waiting for this Canadian dollar news event to happen, and there's the candle, and we're seeing strength at the moment. Spreads are up, so I'm doing nothing right now. Flickering about all over the place. So let's just let this settle and see exactly what the price action does, which is all we're interested in. We don't need indicators, analysis, second guessing. We're just working purely with price action. So we can see the Canadian dollar is showing strength. Okay, spreads are down and getting ready. Just waiting for that spread to drop a little bit more. No rush. And in. Okay, so I've taken the that's what I was waiting for. I should have waited for that pullback there, but never mind. I'm in now. Set my price stop. $12 pips on the Canadian dollar Japanese yen is the price stop. There, and we're done. And that's all there is to it. Now we just sit and wait and see what this offers us. I'm going to put my take profit down here at the 0.0 level for now. This one here, move that up to the 0.0 level. These are key levels, price levels that we use at the Price Action Traders Institute. If you'd like to find out a little more about what we do at the Price Action Traders Institute, I've got some links in the description box down below this video. So if you go down to the description, click on that and you can take a look at what exactly we're doing and how you can get involved if you'd like to. It's a matter of interest. It's not really a great concern to me. Just see what this price did. See what the actual was as opposed to the forecast. So they forecast 0.1% and it's 0.2%. Not a massive difference, but it seems to be having a little effect on the Canadian dollar. Okay, what I'll do, I'll pause the video for now. There's not a great deal happening, and becomes a little mundane for you to sit and watch through this. So what I'll do, I'll pause the video for now, and I'll start recording again. Or if there's any massive change on this price action, I'll come back straight away. If not, I'll wait till this candle's close to closing and we'll see what happens there, and I'll start recording again before the candle closes. And bear in mind, we're working on 15-minute candles. Okay, I'll pause for now and I'll be back soon. We've got 7 seconds left on this candle. So we've just seen that news candle close, and I'm able to stay in both of these trades for now. Looking for this Canadian dollar strength to continue. So just holding on to those two pairs. Not a massive move on that news event, but it's moved a bit, and we'll stick with it for now just to see if that move continues. So nothing else to look at the moment. I'm just trading red news today, unless anything spectacular happens. I've got some other things to do. If I see some big moves in the market, something happening, then I might get involved. But for now, just looking at trading red news today. Okay, I'll pause the video for now and I'll be back a little later to let you know how these trades are doing. Back to give you an update on those two CAD trades that I took. US dollar, Canadian dollar, punched out of that, taking 11 pips, and the Canadian dollar, Japanese yen, punched out of this, taking 3 pips. Reason being, I've got other things to do right now and I can't really sit at the screen at the moment. So taking a little bit of profit there. I'm going to be back a little bit later, 7 o'clock this evening London time. We've got the FOMC statement on the US dollar, federal funds rate, and then at 7:30 we've got the FOMC press conference. Could be a big mover, these three news events. So I'll be back to watch those, and I'll definitely be trading those. I'm still holding that Australian dollar, Japanese yen trade from this morning. Let me quickly flick over to the charts and I'll show you the trades that I had this morning. So earlier on this morning, anyone who was following me on Twitter, I took 2 trades before I did the live trade planning webinar with the PATI members. I took the Australian dollar, US dollar, took this long. I had to punch out of this just before that US dollar news that came out a little while ago, and I lost 1 pip on that, just 1 pip down. And the Australian dollar, Japanese yen, still holding that from this morning. I don't usually carry trades on throughout the London session and through into the New York session, but it just isn't doing anything at the moment. I've not got a problem if this comes all the way down and hits my price stop down here, losing 12 pips. I've not got a problem with that at all. So I'm going to leave this to run for a little while longer. I can easily move my stop loss up to become a price stop. So if this price moves up, I can lock in a little bit and then follow it up if it comes up. And like I say, if it comes all the way back and knocks me out for 12 pips, I really don't mind, not a problem at all. So I'm hanging on to that Australian dollar, Japanese yen, just to see if this moves up into profit this afternoon. And again, the reason being is because the trade plan this morning is exactly, the read that I had on the trade plan this morning is exactly the same as what I'd have if I was coming to the charts now to trade the New York session. So there's not a problem with that. I'll leave that running and see how it does. Okay, I'll pause the video for now. I'll be back later to let you know how this trade does, and I'll also do a live video of trading the US dollar red news event a bit later, 7 o'clock this evening. Okay, pause for now and I'll be back later on. So here we are back again. Time is almost 7 o'clock. How long have we got? A couple of minutes to go probably. And this is the news event we're looking at now. FOMC statement, US dollar, and the federal funds rate. That's what we're going to be looking at. So let's get straight over to the charts, see how long we've got. We've got 49 seconds before that news event kicks in. Let me just take a look at something and refresh that. So, back to the charts and watching what happens here. Seeing price start to move around a little bit now. 20 seconds to go. The spread is increasing quite a bit. Seeing the US dollar getting weak at the moment across the board. So we're going to watch the euro US dollar initially. 2 seconds and there's the news now. Flicking about, nothing to do yet. And there's no defined movement just yet. starting to sort themselves out a little bit. We'll sell that there, and we will buy the US dollar CAD there. Going to quickly pull the stop loss in, Euro US dollar, pulling my 8 pips stop loss in case it spins round and knocks me out. I want to protect my capital. See what else we've got. We're going to buy the euro. Okay, now we're in. So stop loss is in place on that as well. Just get my journal updated. So I've got the EU, taking that short. US dollar Japanese yen, taking it long. And US dollar CAD, taking that long. So we're looking at strength in the US dollar at the moment, across the board. And we just need to leave these to play out now. Price seems to be holding fairly steady, and not always, but that can be a good sign when you see it start to push down and it holds, reverses back a little bit. It can be a good sign, because, well, let's have a look at what the numbers are. Let's see what actually happened. So forecast, it's the same. The forecast and the actual are exactly the same, which is unusual because it usually takes a difference to be able to start seeing a move. Okay, let's start locking in some profits, or let's lock in 5 pips on that. Let's lock in 10 pips on that. That's moving nicely. And we'll lock in a couple of pips on that. US dollar Japanese yen. And I'm going to lock in break even on the US dollar Canadian dollar. Seeing the euro drop massively as well. I'm going to follow this down a little bit. I'm going to lock in just above that 0.0. So I'm going to lock in 16 pips, giving me a 2-to-1 risk to reward immediately. Might as well keep this going at the moment and just let it run through. It's always nice when you get a bit of price action like this and you can actually catch it on video. So we'll leave this running for now. Starting to see price bounce a little on that euro. You can see the euro weakness has started to pull back again, and that's causing this to pull back a little bit, but I'm not too worried. I've got 16 pips lots on this one. The other trades are pulling back, seeing that US dollar strength starting to come away now. It looks like we're going to hit those price stops, and it looks like we have. US dollar Japanese yen hit, euro, okay, we're out. Seeing that price suck right back now. So there you are, just those 3 trades. Okay, I'll pause the video for now and be back with an update of today's trading, let you know what results I got. So back again, just realised I'd forgotten there's the last of these news events coming out at past. So about 20 minutes, we've got this FOMC press conference, so I'm going to hang around for that. I'm just going to grab a coffee now. I'll pause the video and I'll be back for that press conference, because sometimes we can see some good moves take place when that comes out. So I'll pause the video for now and I'll be back in a little while to see if I can get any more trades off on that press conference. Back soon. Okay, so we're back again. 10 seconds, 6 seconds to go before the press conference begins. It's rare that price actually moves instantly on these press conferences. We usually have to wait a little while for the speech to take place, and then traders will pick up on what was said in that, and that can move the market sometimes. So don't really want to run the video right the way through this press conference. We're working with 15-minute candles. and it just seems a bit of a grind to run through a 15-minute candle just in case it doesn't work out and nothing happens. So what I'll do, I'll pause the video for now. If things start to move, I'll bring the video back up, start it recording again, and we can see if there's anything to be taken. Okay, I'll pause the video for now and I'll be back soon. Starting to see the US dollar strength coming into play, just slightly, not a great deal at the moment. And we're also seeing that weakness in the euro pushing down a little bit. But I'm still not tempted to come into anything. Spreads are pretty much normalised. They did bounce a little. They started to bounce a little bit. Started to get a bit high a little while ago. But see it be around. I'm saying that no, the euro US dollar is still a little high at times. Yeah, the spreads are still up slightly. It's not bouncing around all over the place. It's not crazy at the moment. So it's just a waiting game now. It's nothing to entice me in. I was almost tempted to take the euro US dollar, but like I say, that move there is more on the euro rather than the US dollar. US dollar, we're still not seeing any kind of decisive move yet. So okay, I'll pause the video again for now. Nothing to do right now, and I'll be back in a little while. Let you know if I take anything. Okay, back soon. Okay, seeing that euro pushing even stronger, and now we're seeing the US dollar strength coming into play. See if there's anything else to take right now. I've taken that euro US dollar, taken that short. Seeing that moving down nicely now. In fact, it's enough for me to lock in break even, so I'll cover myself. Just in case it pulls back. See what the pound's doing. No, nothing to really take there at the moment. I'll take the New Zealand dollar, US dollar short. Put my 10 pips stop in immediately. And let's put a take profit in on this. So that 50, just above that 50 level, giving me just over a 2-to-1 risk to reward. Looking nice. Okay, my euro US dollar has just taken profit, and I think that's going to do me. I've taken break even on that New Zealand dollar US dollar. So flatten the market, and I've taken some more pips there. Okay, I'll do a roundup on this video, I'll give you the numbers for today. It's been a bit fragmented with the different times that I've been trading, but I'll be back shortly with the final figure for you. So a little fragmented today, just trading those news events that were split up right across the New York session through into the evening here in London. And you can see 9 trades, 7 wins, 2 losers. The 2 losers was the Australian dollar, US dollar 1 pip, Australian dollar, Japanese yen 12 pips, minus 12 pips. They were the 2 losers. These were the winners here. I won't bother running through them all, ending up with a total of plus 47 pips today. So not too bad really. Wasn't a great deal to be had on the news events, but even so, managed to pull a little bit out of the market. That's it, I'm done. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll be back soon with another video for you. Thanks very much.